Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today we are going to jump into the time machine and travel back to the early 2000s as we take a look at this. From DC Direct, we have the Kingdom Come Shazam collector action figure. Alright, so if you've never read the graphic novel Kingdom Come, published by DC Comics, that's the only thing I want you to do today is go out there and find a copy of Kingdom Come, whether an actual physical hardcover graphic novel or buy it digitally online. You need to read Kingdom Come. It's one of the penultimate DC graphic novel stories of all time. It's amazing. You'll never find a more beautifully illustrated comic book than Kingdom Come, period. Alright, so with that being said, let's get to this action figure. Big fan of Kingdom Come. It changed my life in the late 90s when it first came out. It was such a beautiful story, or it was such a beautifully illustrated story. The story was kind of dark. It took place in a darker dystopian future where a lot of the superheroes were disenchanted with humanity and kind of like separated themselves from the rest of the world. And then you had characters like Lex Luthor, who was trying to take advantage of that. And then he kind of got into the ear of Billy Bastion, aka Shazam. And Shazam was actually a very important character in that story. So if you ever wanted to read a comic book where Old Man Superman takes on Shazam, Kingdom Come is the story for you. I bought this action figure at the Kane County Toy Show maybe about 5 or 6 months ago. The Kane County Toy Show is one of the largest toy shows in the country. And there was a vendor there that was selling a bunch of DC Direct action figures for dirt cheap. And I had to buy a bunch of them because I love the older DC Direct action figures. Even though the quality control isn't the greatest, the sculpting, the presentation, and what these figures represent to me, it's just kind of priceless. Alright, so the Kingdom Come packaging was nice. You know, you kind of felt like you were getting a premium collectible, as you can see here. On the back, you have that beautiful group shot illustrated by artist Alex Ross. And then you have Billy Shazam himself right here. Brief synopsis of the story. You have Kid Flash, Armored Batman, and you have Red Robin. Up-close portrait of the action figure, and this kind of emulates Alex Ross's artwork. Here's the cover to Kingdom Come. And then here's waves 1 and 2 of the action figures. You had Superman, Wonder Woman, Hawkman, Green Lantern, Batman, Shazam, Red Robin, and Kid Flash. And this came out back in 2003 or 2004. And let's get started. So I apologize in advance. Even though we are unboxing this action figure, I'm not going to take it out completely. Mostly because of the figure's age. Some of the older DC Direct stuff, you know, could be kind of fragile. And for me, it's more so about just having this thing mint in box. I think it's a nice display piece overall. Yeah, it's a little bit stuck. Let's see if we get it out. There we go. Alright, so we have artist Alex Ross's interpretation of the superhero Shazam. It's a very fun take on the character. It's almost reflective also of the character's time period when he first debuted. Like if you asked me, you know, what a strong man from the 1940s, 1930s, or 1950s would look like, it would look like this guy. You know, very barrel-chested, lantern jaw, slicked back hair. You know, it's a very it's a very thick-looking superhero. You know, he really embodies those physical qualities of this, you know, golden age of comic books. Yeah, it's such a fantastic piece. These older action figures produced by DC Direct, they're more like miniature statues than actual action figures. Even though they're cut like action figures, you can see the articulation here You know, they weren't really meant to be played with. They're meant more so just to be displayed. And it's a nice figure. You know, I'm really stoked to add this to my collection. You know, Shazam plays such a crucial role in the Kingdom Come storyline. You know, if you grew up with like modern Shazam, this looks very different than the one you see on the big screen. But it's a cool figure. This figure kind of falls within that 6-inch realm scale-wise. Here he is next to a Marvel Legends Vulcan, to give you an idea. Here he is next to McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman, which just towers over the figure. But yeah, for me, it's a really nice collectible to have. You know, I love Kingdom Come. For me, it's like one of the greatest comic book stories ever. If I had to like list my Mount Rushmore of like comic books, Kingdom Come is definitely up there. You know, alongside stuff like Batman: The Killing Joke, The Dark Knight Returns. Oh man, there's so many other books I could like throw up there, but yeah, Kingdom Come is definitely one of them. If you grew up during this time period, or if you remember the comic book, this probably strikes a chord with you. You know, the DC Direct figures were kind of special. You know, they were something you could not buy like at a Toys R Us or a Target. They were direct to market. You had to buy them like at like a comic book shop, a comic book convention, or like at a Tower Records. But yeah, fun figure, very fun take on Shazam, and I'm excited to have this and add this to my collection. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.